Lady Gaga's Super Bowl halftime show may feature a lot more than music. There was a report that she was banned by the NFL from saying anything political. Gaga is very famously taken an anti-Trump stance.
And this is all coming on the heels of the Golden Globes with Meryl Streep.
Right. And so some people are thinking that maybe that was going to happen. There was a report the NFL had banned her. Well, we spoke to people at the NFL. Not so. In fact, we're told there's been no restriction on what Gaga can say when she's on stage.
Yeah, here's the deal. Lady Gaga is extremely political. She's very outspoken. Everybody knows this. She's been doing stuff like wearing the meat dress for a very long time, right? So there was a report that came out that said that the NFL had approached her and told her during her Super Bowl performance, no talk of politics, no mention of Donald Trump. We don't want you to use our stage to further your political agenda, whatever it is. But the NFL is very strong about this. They're saying that's not true. I kind of have an issue with the side rail saying trash talk if you want. They're not saying go out and talk trash. They're saying, they're just saying, we never told her there are restrictions to her performance.
I agree, Evan. I had this conversation with Mr. Reagan before the show.
Not doing it.
Nope. But I agree with you, Evan. There's a difference between saying we didn't tell her she can't do it, than from them saying go ahead and do it. But will she?
Well, they're not going to encourage her to do it.
No, they're never going to encourage her.
And by the way, I think it'd be perilous to do what Meryl Streep did. I mean, I don't think she would do that, but I think it would be perilous to do what Meryl Streep did in the stadium.
I don't think she will.
I think that you can bet on it.
I don't think she's going to do it.
You think she will?
I think, number one, if she were to do it and it went off well, it would be the shot in the arm, really, to be honest with you, that I think Lady Gaga kind of needs right now. I think it gets her name back on people's lips. I think she does it for sure.
Name back on lips. Right, she's playing the Super Bowl halftime show.
I know, but prior to, I get it, but Lady Gaga's kind of been down a little bit.
Let's not pretend she's like the top sher in the world right now, Reagan.
Guys, evidence she is one of the top stars in the world. She's playing the Super Bowl halftime show, guys.
I know.
You have such a limited amount of time when you're up there.
The Who played the Super Bowl halftime show when no one had heard from the Who in 15 years.
I know, but there's publicity and there's publicity, and I think this is not the audience that wants to hear the political views of entertainers.
I mean, here's the bottom line. Last year, when there were a ton of incidents involving violence against African Americans, Beyonce took the stage and she did the Black Power fist. She raised that, right? And we spoke with Les Moonves about this, who runs CBS, and he said he didn't have a problem with it. And he never went and told Beyonce not to do a demonstration like that. He says artists need to be artists and stuff like that. And he feels like Fox, who I believe is doing the Super Bowl this year, is having the same kind of mindset and approach toward Lady Gaga.
And by the way, that move for Beyonce, if you look at everything in its totality, was a net good. That spurred her forward.
Yeah, but it was also one kind of motion almost. We're talking about a speech, and that hijacked.
I'm not saying she's going to make a speech.
Dude,
I'm saying there's a bunch of things she could do. She could wear the
She
Love
could
Trump
just wear
tape.
something.
I don't think she's going to make a speech, Harvey.
Hi, my name is Erica Beckstead. I'm calling from Vancouver, Canada. A very famous person, Ozzy Osbourne, said, all publicity is good publicity. So I really think Lady Gaga is a class act, and I think that she's going to entertain the football fans first. And if anything comes out about Donald Trump, hopefully she does it with a little bit of grace so that she doesn't have people hating her, because we all love her so much. She's such a great entertainer.
You want to say it or me?
I don't think Ozzy was the one who said that.
Ozzy was not the one who invented that. Okay.
It definitely wasn't Ozzy.
Make sure to subscribe to TMZ Live to keep up to date on the latest entertainment news.
And if you want to keep watching, click on one of these videos right now.